ever pondered what forms the very essence of everything around us? From the air we breathe, the water we drink, to the chair you're sitting on, it's all made up of tiny invisible particles. But what are these particles? Are they all the same, or are they different? You might be surprised to know that these are not just any particles, they are the fundamental building blocks of matter that make up our universe. Well, the answer is, it's all about atoms. Atoms, they might sound complex, but let's break them down into simpler terms. Imagine a bustling city. Its heart, the nucleus, is where the protons and neutrons reside. Protons are positively charged particles, while neutrons have no charge. Together they form the core of the atom. Now picture a cloud hovering around this city. This cloud represents the electrons, negatively charged particles that orbit the nucleus. In an atom, the number of protons decides its identity. If an atom has 1 proton, it's hydrogen. 6 protons? That's carbon for you. This number of protons is what we call the atomic number. Now let's talk about atomic mass. This is a little more complex, but think of it as the total weight of the city, including both the nucleus and the cloud. The atomic mass is the sum of protons and neutrons in the nucleus. Electrons are incredibly light, so they hardly contribute to the atomic mass. So if an atom has 6 protons and 6 neutrons, its atomic mass would be 12. But here's a fun fact. Not all atoms of the same element have the same number of neutrons. These variations are called isotopes. For example, carbon-12 and carbon-14 are isotopes of carbon, differing only in the number of neutrons. So that's an atom for you, simpler than you thought, right? Now that we know what an atom consists of, let's summarize the key points. First and foremost, an atom is the smallest unit of a chemical element that retains the properties of that element. It's like the basic building block of the universe. Everything you see around you, from the air you breathe, the food you eat, to the stars in the sky, is made up of atoms. Inside each atom, there are 3 main parts: protons, neutrons, and electrons. The protons and neutrons form the nucleus at the center of the atom, while the electrons whiz around the nucleus in energy levels, much like planets orbiting the sun. Now let's talk about protons. These positively charged particles give an atom its identity. The number of protons in an atom is what determines which element it is. This is known as the atomic number. For example, hydrogen has 1 proton, so its atomic number is 1. Oxygen, on the other hand, has 8 protons, so its atomic number is 8. Neutrons, which carry no charge, contribute to the mass of an atom along with protons. The total number of protons and neutrons in an atom is referred to as the atomic mass. It's important to note that while the number of protons in an atom stays constant, the number of neutrons can vary, leading to different isotopes of the same element. Electrons, these negatively charged particles, balance out the positive charge of the protons, keeping the atom neutral overall. They also play a significant role in chemical reactions and bond formation. In summary, the atom is a marvel of nature, a tiny universe in itself, with protons, neutrons, and electrons playing key roles. The atomic number and atomic mass are 2 fundamental concepts that define an atom's identity and its properties. These are the key points to remember about atoms, the building blocks of everything around us. So, we've taken a journey into the world of atoms. We've seen how these tiny building blocks come together to create everything around us, from the air we breathe to the stars in the sky. Understanding the structure of atoms is not just for scientists or CSIR net aspirants, but for anyone with a curious mind. Atoms may be minuscule, yet they hold immense significance. They are the very foundation of matter, the heart of chemistry, and the core of many scientific theories. The more we comprehend about atoms, the more we unravel the intricate tapestry of life and the universe. I encourage you to keep questioning, keep learning, and keep exploring, because every atom in our universe has a tale to tell. Dive deeper into the infinite world of atoms and you'll discover that even in the smallest things, there's a vast universe waiting to be explored. Remember, a deeper understanding of atoms will help you grasp the mysteries of the universe. So keep exploring.